Hey, how you doing, y'all? This is William Smith Jr., founder of Legacy Empowerment Group. Happy to be here with you today. I want to teach you something that is really important. A lot of times when I'm meeting with clients, they're most shocked when we go over the FEGLI calculator. So I want to take the shock and awe out of this. I want to give you as much information as possible. And so today, I'm going to walk you through this process like I walk people through when we're in sessions, okay? So I'm at FEGLI, the FEGLI calculator. This is on opm.gov. All you got to do is put FEGLI calculator in Google and it should come right up. So you just scroll down to the bottom of the page. And for the purpose of this example, we're going to use the name Don. We're going to use a lady by the name of Don, right? Don makes $105,000 and $1, okay? That $1 is going to be significant in a second. You just watch. And we're going to say Don is 54 and her birthday is in a week and a half. That means her next pay stub is going to be different than the one we look at today. And so we're going to say Don has the max, all right? So that means this. You just drop the optionals down to five multiples. And so the max is not an official government term by any stretch of the imagination, but it's something that is often used amongst government employees when they say, I got the max, Mr. Smith. And so then we go, Don's not a postal employee. Postal employees is just a tad bit different. We're not going to get into that today. But if you'd like to talk about it, we can just inbox me or drop a comment below and I'll be sure to reach out. Again, this section, after we calculate, is just going to confirm everything we got here. Everything is confirmed. Then we go to next, right? And so remember, the salary was $105 and $1. They rounded it up here to 106. So when they're calculating your FEGLI basic, they're always going to round your salary up to the next, not nearest, but the next 1,000. So it's always going to be up one, right? Now, if your salary is 105 even, it was just stayed at 105. But because we added that $1, it went up to 106. Okay? So again, she has a total of $648,000 in coverage, and she's paying $75.60 for that. Okay? Now, as far as her children, for the purpose of this video, let's say Dawn is married with 2 kids, right? And both of the kids are below the age of 22. Because if you're over 22, you don't qualify for option C anymore. Now, we could talk about that in a separate video. I believe I made a video about that in the past. I know I did. So you could check that video out or just leave a comment below and I'll reach out to you. We could talk about that. But total, she's paying $1,820 for everybody. Okay? Now, here's a breakdown of everything itemized. The basic amount of coverage is, the formula for basic coverage with the FEGLI is your salary rounded up to the nearest 1,000. So that's where we got that 106 plus $2,000. Okay, so that's where you get the 108, and she's paying $1,620 for that. Okay, remember that $1,620. And then for option A was part of the original life insurance when FEGLI back in the day when FEGLI was just first started. $10,000 was a big deal back then. Still a big deal. I'll take $10,000 if you got it, but $10,000 is doesn't go as far as it did back then. But they still just keep it in here. But the option A gives you an extra $10,000. But then option B, where the 5 times your salary is, and this is the part that gets most people caught up. Okay, she has $530,000 and she's paying $58.30 for that. So again, total for Dawn, she's paying $75.60 for all the coverage on her. That's today. Now, and all this is just a breakdown of the basic. The basic, again, like I just told you guys, rounded up to the nearest 1,000 plus 2,000. Okay. Option A, 10,000. Now, option B is where it gets tricky. Okay, and this is where most people get caught up and end up being in a position that they don't want to be in because they're planning for retirement and they're budgeting their money a certain way and need to put more in their TSP, but also they want to leave generational wealth for their kids and their grandkids, etc. But then this catches up to them and they get trapped and it's hard to get out of it. Okay, so again, earlier this pay period she's paying $58.30. Once she turns 55, that $58.30 and just the $58.30, she's still going to be paying the $1,620, and she's still going to be paying for the children's plan, and she's still going to be paying for the option A, and her husband's plan as well with the children's plan. So this goes up to 106. 106, from 58 to 106. So you got 58 and 106. That's totaling out to 106 plus 1620. Now you have 122 plus the kids plus you now have 127 from 80 up to 127 the next pay period. Then when you turn 60, you're at 233 a pay period, and that's just for option B. Then when you turn 65, you're at 286 per pay period. Now see, what happens is most people drop that coverage right around here. And what you could have done a long time ago if you planned would have been to get something that was supplemental that would reduce these costs for you. And that's what we talk about in our appointments, how to reduce these costs, get yourself something supplemental that will last your entire life. Because what ends up happening is you drop it, you're left with just the basic, and the basic then as well reduces by 75% in retirement. And then this is what you're left with. Now, there are a bunch of different options that are available to you. Feel free to reach out. You know, we could talk about this stuff. You know, you just want to be prepared. You don't want to be, you know, let me ask you this question. Would you leave the house, go to a place that you've never been before, and not put the address in your GPS? How would you expect to get there? It's the same way with retirement. You definitely want to have a plan. You want to have directions in your GPS towards retiring the way you want to retire. Like, it's just smart. Hopefully this helped you. If you want further conversation, just feel free to reach out. Just leave a comment. Like I said, I look forward to keep making videos like this. Of any topics that you want to talk about, please drop a comment, and I hope to answer it. Have a blessed day. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.